LG looking down to pressure mid as right side Phoenix is down, so GJ will be forced on defense duty as that wave creeps in. Looks like he is trying to come around the corner to try to find something here. Still looking for the pick that they've really been looking for all game. Frenzy has popped his movement on the Phoenix, but Roar blinks in, but is immediately deleted by the Mask. Kraken ult. Not a lot coming from that. Mask does blow Sunder on Divios to force him out of the fight. The Thorns does come down, but not a whole lot of damage being reflected back as the middle Phoenix is brought down. Right Phoenix about to spawn back up. I imagine the rotation will be there next to clarify that will not be able to come back up. The best does drop down the ultimate mid there. While I feel it's a little bit late because Aurora did just blink in and die for you, as beads were popped for it and maybe the setup wasn't there. I feel like at this level of play you do have to find that, but I'm missing something as DJ is dropping in right now against 5 but decides against it. The rest of this team was at base and that was definitely a good decision not to jump in right there. LG will rotate over to the Fire Giant and take it for free, as well as most likely this entire side of the jungle. This is an incredibly dire situation for Eager as they do not have a lot of options left. They have to find a flank in the fight against a team that's going to come back fully buffed up with full rituals, everything in their pockets for this next fight. If they can't find the perfect opportunity now with the little bit of sloppy engagements they've had so far, it's definitely game over. The worst part about it is the pressure with the Fire Giant minions. People don't realize how much these really do. These are one of the most detrimental things in the game you can have creeping down your waves. They will put pressure so you are forced to draw a god over while you are forced to 4v5 in another lane. The thing about this is that Eager is running a pick composition. They were running for the early game, and you can see how little of a impact Rat has had at this point in the game. Pernicus is a wonderful player and has gotten some beautiful ults this game, as long as he got that Fire Giant steal as well, but now he just doesn't seem to have the same scare tactic that he did before. Even if he gets into the back line, he either has to dashes out immediately or he gets blown up. So he's either forced to Aegis and get one of their cooldowns, or he dies immediately or dashes out. There's not a whole lot coming of it. And the real fluid team composition that they're looking for here, this pick combination that I spoke of earlier, just isn't there. The knock-up with the best ult, I don't know if I've seen that combination all game. Divios has had some big ults as well as good engages, but with the Nem ult, along with the Amma passive, 3 hits, increased damage, there's just not a whole lot going for them. We have them doing the last Phoenix dance right now. Spernicus is forced on defensive duty. Eventually will be forced to right wave as they do decide to engage on the Phoenix. Divios pops his ult, Mask ult immediately. Divios forced to blink out, Thorns popped. Aurora finds low. Scary D getting popped a little bit, able to escape to safety, no problem. Pernicus finds a big ult on Hinland. Pernicus is able to back out safely. Aurora has to blink out to safety as well into the engage he was hoping for there. The Scary D is going to back now, but the best part of this, he's going to be able to teleport right back in full health while the rest of these minions pour into their base. This Phoenix now has too much pressure on it. As I said, this split is caused where one god is forced to go to another lane. Pernicus can virtually do nothing in a team fight at this point except distract while Aurora goes in. Baskin is forced to blink out. Scary D takes a bit of damage. Aurora and Divios go low. The tankiness and frontline that they hope would be there just is no match against Mask and the rest of the damage reduction from Sunder and everything else in this fight. I really think that Eager should not have let it get to this point. Unfortunately, they did. Now, Eager on the back foot looking to defend just the Titan. At any point, LG can decide to go in with every ult, with every frenzy, and burn it down as fast as possible. If they do lose the fight, it could be game over, so I understand the wariness and the cautiousness of this position, but I do have to say, this could be the last stand for Eager. Any chance they have of flanking or making anything happen has to happen right now. Waiting for LG to make the move instead of you playing the first card is going to be the death to Eager most definitely. And it looks like the middle Phoenix is going to come back up to no avail. Dropped immediately again. Divios gets a big ult up in the front line. Pernicus goes up in the air. Baskin and Mask in the back line looking alone. Pernicus finds him, forced to dash out as Mask ults them. Nothing of it. Just no setup, no follow-up from anybody to split up in the fight. And I'm just really bothered by the disorientation in these fights because Pernicus is finding the backline he wants to, but now the Titan's alone. Frenzy is popped, Kraken is popped, Petrify is popped by Barracuda, and that will be game 1 to Luminosity, ladies and gentlemen.